All rumors put to rest with Iron Man 4. Who wants to play James Bond in the upcoming films? And one of my favorite 80s films gets a sequel and they found a writer. All of this and more with Dr. Movie 91 on Movie News Mondays. What is going on, my movie fanatics? Welcome to another Movie News Monday. It's that time again. I know time flies, but let's jump right into the news. First up, Denzel Washington. Me personally, love the guy, high respect for him, but he did the unthinkable, and he's been trying to play James Bond in the upcoming films. Now we know that the newest Bond 24 is in production. We're going to get a release date here soon and all that good stuff. But Denzel Washington really wants to do it. Opinions. I want to know what you guys think below if Denzel Washington could pull it off. Me personally, I think yes. I think it would be awesome. One, because he's an older actor, tons of experience, and I think you need a ton of experience in the actor to play James Bond. Two, he can do it all. I think he could play that real serious person that they need in Bond. And three, you know what, they already made a gutsy move with Daniel Craig, blonde hair, blue-eyed guy. Like, I mean, come on. So why can't he do it? I would like to see a change in my eyes. As long as they cast the right person to play Bond, and somebody that is older, somebody that is experienced, somebody that can play a badass, I am all for it. So what do you guys think? Denzel Washington playing the next James Bond? Maybe. Still a rumor, it's still up in the air. Robert Downey Jr. Oh, we love him as Iron Man. I know I do. I swear he was made for the role of Iron Man. But there have been so many rumors, so much talk, so much just everything about Iron Man 4. Well, there was a lot of rumors stating that he was going to do another movie. And he was going to come back and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's put to rest. He is not doing an Iron Man 4. Well, why? Well, guys, he's getting older. I mean, he's pushing 50 soon here. And, as much as we hate to see him go, we just see, it's just, in the real world, aging, he just doesn't want to do it anymore. He has to stay in shape. It's a ton of hours, I'm sure. He probably wants to settle down and just, do other movies. Who knows what the cases are. But I do know that he said that he's getting older, and he just kind of wants to see, he just kind of wants to say goodbye and pass it on to the next best guy. So who is that next best guy? Well, we don't know yet. We don't even know what's going to happen as in the Marvel Universe. Are they going to stop making Iron Man movies? No. We know they're not. As far as Marvel's concerned, I don't see them stopping them. If you guys know any more information on this, please let me know. I believe that they're going to do something with Iron Man some way, somehow, some way. In 2011, we got a very unique movie. And I found it unique because you guys know me, I'm a sci-fi geek, and I love robots, and I'm weird. But it was Real Steel. There's been a lot of talk and rumor going around that, could we see another one? Do you think they could do another one after the storyline? Well, yeah, they could do another one. But Sean Levy has kind of slipped and said that they're working on a Real Steel, that it's probably going to happen. A Real Steel 2. Now, the reason why I like this film so much is because I was a big fan of Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Still am to this day. And that's kind of what it reminded me of, but it was a futuristic Rock'em Sock'em Robots, if you put it that way. Plus, too, I'm into boxing and that kind of stuff, too. I love, you guys know I love Rocky. But would you like to see a Real Steel 2? And, I mean, of course, would you love to see Hugh Jackman play it? He also slipped as well that he would want to play in a Real Steel 2. So, rumor has it that there will be a Real Steel 2 soon in the future. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. And my last piece of news, guys, this week. We all know how much I love the 80's. I did a whole segment on it. If you haven't checked that out, please do. I'll leave a link in the playlist, or I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below. But you guys know that one of my favorite movies is Top Gun. Now, for years they've been talking about a Top Gun 2. Tom Cruise has always wanted to do a Top Gun 2. And they finally found a writer. Justin Marks. Now you guys probably have heard this name before because he is working on the Disney classic The Jungle Book remake. Well, movie, sorry, not a remake. And not only are we getting a good writer here, we're getting a legendary writer here in my eyes. I think, you know, that... Do I want this movie to happen? No, I don't, because I love Maverick. I love that whole story. I don't think it should... I think it should just stay in the 80s, let me put it to you that way. But if we're gonna make a very successful movie in my eyes for a sequel for Top Gun, we need a solid writer, and you have to be on board if Tom Cruise is on board, because at least, you know, we know we're not losing him. What could this movie be possibly about? And I'm gonna end this Movie News Monday with that. If you were gonna write a Top Gun remake, what would you do? And like, what would you write about? How would you continue the story? Let me know in the comments below. So guys, I want to thank you for another Movie News Monday. As always, do not forget to follow me on Twitter where the movie talk never stops. And as always, everybody, take care and happy watching.